All right, welcome guys. Let's go with e4, and they aborted it. They just aborted the game. Let's try that again. e4. I changed the board. I don't know why. Sometimes I don't want to say get bored. I just like change it just to have a little different feel, and let's see if it helps us think any better. Okay, Caro Khan, we can go with the usual. We're going to go bishop c4. We're going to gambit a pawn here on f3. Typical stuff. Okay, hopefully they take us, and we'll come out with the knight. Remember, we do this to open up the f-file so we can attack after recastle. They go e6. Okay, so this is super passive. Let's just get the king over there, and like I said, the f-file is open. So here we go. And usually they're going to castle kingside, and then we attack with the bishop on d3. We'll bring the queen over, you know, bishop out, something like that. So let me go ahead with... I'll play queen e1 first, so that if I go here and they play h6, I have the option to go to h4 and pin the pawn to the rook. Also, I mean, sometimes you can focus on the center, but probably not. It's too solid right now. But, you know, we are lined up on the king. So I think they're thinking about if they want a castle or not, because this is kind of a committal move, right? Because then your king is there. Wow, that's a move I don't think I've seen in a while or ever. Okay, I guess they're going to do some weird knight maneuver. Oh, maybe they want to go here and try to fork. So is it worth playing a3 is the question. Yeah, I think it is. I think it is. That's kind of an annoying threat because I don't want to commit my bishop going back here because a lot of times I'm going to use it over here. But if the knight's on b4, I can't really do that. And you might be wondering, why don't you just take the knight and give him the doubled pawns? Yes, you get doubled pawns and an isolated pawn. I could do that, but I also give up the bishop pair. And a lot of times this bishop is one of the best attacking pieces, right? Against the king. And if you think about it, the king is on a light square. Black's king starts on a light square, right? So this bishop is on a light square, so it can easily attack the king. And even if you castle, your king is still on a light square. So again, my bishop is good at attacking, right? Now, of course, they can move their king, but then you have to spend a move to do that. So knight to d5. Okay, weird position. Let's see. Do we want to go rook to d1 maybe? Do we want to go queen h4 and just line up here? Yeah, I'll go queen h4, and then I keep the option open for this rook if I want to go to d1 or e1. And we attack like this. Looks like this person's afraid to castle this way. So we might start thinking about attacking in the center. So like rook e1, and then somehow getting at the king this way, right? Maybe knight e5 and sack on f7 is a way to get to the king. That looks actually pretty good. Let's see how they're going to react first, because they have to make a decision. Are they going to trade? Are they going to try to get this bishop out? Are they going to bring out their queen? They do go for h6. Okay. I think we just bring the rook. We don't have to react to this, right? Because remember, it's pinned. Unless they're going to castle, and then we sack. I could go bishop d3 to kind of prepare for that. All right, let's go bishop d3. So they don't really want to castle, I don't think, because then we have the sack. And then we have the bishop lined up ready for the checkmate. We just have to get rid of the knight. It's not that difficult to do, I don't think. So we'll see, but I doubt they're going to castle. And then my next move is probably going to be rook e1. Rook a to e1, just to get control of all these squares, put pressure in the center. Let's see. c5. Okay. Do I just take it? Maybe I just take it and tuck my king in the corner. Let's do that. This is pretty typical when you gambit your pawn. If something happens along this diagonal, a lot of times the safest thing is you just tuck your king in the corner, and it's actually fine over here. Sometimes there's like a knight that can jump in. You have to be careful. But as long as that doesn't happen, you don't have a lot to worry about. So king h1 should be good to go. .95 is looking kind of good just to open up the rook and also set up some potential sacrifice here. We have the bishop lined up. The queen can come in. If the rook is here, this knight would be pinned. Yeah, there's definitely some things we can do. Also, knight e4, rook d1, rook e1. I mean, there's a lot of things. It's kind of going to depend on what black is going to do. So let's see. A6. Okay, that's an interesting move. But yeah, now I really have a tough decision. Where do I want this rook? That's my decision, because this looks pretty good lined up on the queen. This looks good too. Let's go here. I'm not totally sure which one's better, but this looks pretty solid, so we'll go here. Also on d1, actually, we could get forked if the bishop somehow gets captured or disappears, so maybe this is better. We don't have to worry about a fork anymore. Okay, he takes that. I will take back. And yes, my pawn structure is totally messed up, but I don't really care. What I care more about is like attacking the king at this point, and I have all my pieces kind of set up to do that. So I'm actually pretty happy with this. Not super concerned with these little details over here. So yeah, 95, just opening up the rook looks probably like my best plan. Now he just goes back to e7. Interesting. Yeah, let's go. Let's go in with the knight. We unleash. And I might take this. I might take this at some point. Maybe not right away. But the idea is queen h5. And then where do you go? Here or here? Whoa. King f8? What kind of a move is king f8? Was not expecting that one. That's super weird. Okay, I mean, I could still play knight takes f7. So I guess we could start there. Check the king moves. I don't know what my follow-up is. I mean, I could go here, but why? The rook on h8 actually defends. I'm just trying to find a move here, guys. I'm just trying to find a move. I don't think that's smart. Just thinking about doing something really crazy. Hmm. All right, I'm gonna play a4. I don't know what to do, so I'm just gonna like try to clamp down on this right now and keep thinking. Basically, I don't see. I just don't. It seems like Black's position is pretty solid actually, which is weird with the rook and the, not castling like this. You would think there'd be some way to take advantage. I just don't see how. So, oh wow, that was his plan. He just wanted to move his king over there. Interesting. So now he's threatening to take this. Okay. Very interesting plan. I guess it's time to move the bishop. Um, yeah, okay. We'll just go back here so he doesn't get captured. Because now I don't have a pin anymore, right? This is not really a good move. I mean, it's I guess it's actually okay because I have the fork. But even in that situation, if you lose these pieces and you gain these pieces, right? Or these pieces, it's still not a good trade. Knight and the bishop for rook and a pawn is going to be better for black. So we're not going to do that. Bishop d7. Okay, I don't think I want to trade that. Trying to clamp down on his pawns over here. Well, this is a nice little trick. One pawn can stop two pawns because if you have en passant. If they ever try to push past, you can en passant and take it. So this is a good, you don't usually get a lot of use out of the en passant move, but this is one situation where it actually is very good. And so one pawn stops two pawns, which is nice. It is undefended, but he can't take it right now because of the tactics. So maybe rook c8, maybe something else. I don't know. The nice thing about what black did for me here is your rook is just stuck in the corner, which is not really what you want, right? You want your rook to be over here. I don't want to trade, so I'll do this. Let's reposition the bishop here. Yeah, I was just looking at that move, actually. I was just looking at it. We can go queen d4, or we can try something tricky. Maybe queen h5, we take here. Or queen f2 and we take here. He obviously can't take me. I take the rook. Or queen d4. What's better? What is better? Florian, hey, thank you. Wow. Appreciate that. No, I don't think it's worth it. The rook is terrible. Why would I want to give up these pieces for a terrible rook? That makes no sense. I better go queen d4. That makes no sense. I don't know what I was thinking. I was really thinking about going queen f2, letting them take. But no, that's a terrible decision. We just leave it in the corner, right? It's not doing anything. Just leave it. Florian with the "You're amazing" sticker. Appreciate you. All right, we're getting to that crunch time. 3 minutes, 2 minutes. So I'm feeling pretty good because I think my position's a little easier to play with the time pressure than black's. Especially because that rook is over there. I thought they were just going to take this right away. I wonder what they're thinking about. Knight c7? No. Okay. So, we've got the pressure here. The rook is still stuck, which I want to keep as long as possible. We could attack this pawn. I mean, it's not really threatening anything here anymore, I don't think. So, okay. They're trying to not allow that. I'm going to go with the quick moves here. Try to put the pressure on the clock. At the same time, obviously, you have to make sure you don't blunder anything. I don't want this knight to get pinned. I think I'm going to move it. I think I'm just going to move it. So 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are bad pawns. So we're down like kind of like being down 2 pawns, sort of. Bishop's coming out. Yeah, black's actually getting some activity here. Let me go with this. Opens up my bishop. Also, we could play rook b6 now if we want. Okay. Not totally sure what to do. Yeah, I will go there, I guess. Let's double up the rooks. Black has to be a little bit careful about the back rank because okay, they are doing that. All right. What to do now? What to do now? As long as I keep my time advantage, should be good. Should be good. Yeah, they're going to flag. They're totally going to flag. Still thinking. Interesting. Okay, I don't think the queen has any... he wants to go bishop here and try to checkmate. Okay. Maybe I'll just take this first. And then go defend. Okay. Well, we got it done. It wasn't quite the game I was hoping for, but hey, I'll take it. Ooh, 66. My goodness. That's kind of a weird looking chart there. Huh. Okay. Let's see. Wait, rook d1 apparently is winning? How is rook d1 winning? Okay, so obviously we're creating the discovered attack. Let's just say the queen moves somewhere. Knight g6 check. Followed by bishop takes f6. Oh, you wanted to force the queen away so that you could sacrifice everything here? I mean, Stockfish is just, it's just insane. I mean, not rook g1, sorry, rook f1. And you have mate, you have a forced mate. Okay, so that was a miss. Okay. Wow. Anyway, I don't think we need to keep analyzing this craziness. Yeah, all right, let's go. Next game. Florian, hey, thank you again. Appreciate it. I do appreciate that. 2300. Let's go. I guess we'll do this. I don't know. I feel like I'm getting to the point where I need to start changing it up a little bit. But I don't know. Knight f4. That's an interesting move. If I go check, bishop blocks. Now let's just go queen f5. I don't think we need to go check. We'll go queen f5, e6, bishop d6, knight c6, all the usual stuff. I'm going to go here. Obviously attacks the knight and lines up on h2. It could be good. Okay, are they going to try to play d5? Now let's go ahead and just attack first. They don't have time. They have to deal with the threat, or they're going to lose a piece. Wow. Okay, G3 is a very weakening move, right? So I really would like to take advantage of that somehow. I really would. The question is how, right? Do we go h5, h4? That seems quite reasonable. Do I develop my knight first so I can castle? Maybe I don't have to castle. I could just tuck my king on f8. I like this. Let's go h5. Let's see. Let me just check. On d5, I'm pretty sure I can just push by without any problems. Let's go h5. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do a poll. Change the board color, yes, no, or it doesn't matter to me. There you go. Okay. Yeah, this guy's creating so many weaknesses on his king. I mean, so many weaknesses. G5 takes, H4 takes. Is that a bit too crazy? Might be too crazy. Takes, then that's going to happen. What if I go knight e4? What's he going to do? Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's go. I might be rushing it just a little bit, but I'm going to go for it here. We're going to go with knight e4. All right, what do we have? Wow, 50% says yes. 30% says doesn't matter, and 20% says no. Okay. All right. I'll change it after this game. How does that sound? I feel like if I change it mid-game, well, let's see what happens, actually. Let's just see what happens. I'll change it next time I have an opportunity. Okay, he's attacking my knight. I can take. He can. Oh, I can't take. Oh no. Can't do that. It's pinned. Ah. Yeah, I might have just threw the game here. Let's see. Can I get away with some tricks? He's not going to let me do that. So he's going to take with the bishop. 3-6, 3-6-7. Yeah, I didn't see that. I did not see that. I guess I could go here and bail out. Knight here. It's just bailing out to a bad position is the problem. Or what else can I do? The problem with knight takes g3 is he's just going to go... Is he going to go queen takes or pawn takes? Probably going to go pawn takes. And then if I take this, I'm worried about knight e6. I don't think I have any good moves against that. Which means I wouldn't be able to take the pawn. Yeah, this is bad. All right, I messed up. All right, I'm going to just try to bail out. And if I lose, I lose. But I missed this move, clearly. All right, let's do it real fast. Do we want to go back to the green? I don't really want to do the green. I wanted something different. What should we do? I'll just do dark wood. Oh my. See, this is why you don't change mid-game. Wow. No. I can't even. That's not. Let's try regular green maybe. Let's see if this looks more normal. It's like it somehow affects my brain, guys. It's crazy. Whoa. Oh man. Okay, how do we get a little bit of counterplay? How? How do we do that? Let's see. I don't know. I really don't know. How many pawns am I down? 3, 6, 7, 3. I'm only down one pawn. Okay, so it's not like it's not as bad as I thought, I guess. Still pretty bad, but how do we do this? Okay. Maybe I go over here and try to get rid of this bishop. See what that does for me. I don't really know what they're trying to do here, because if they push, I'll just push. If they push this one, probably take and push here. I don't really know if that helps them that much, but I'm going to try to get rid of this annoying bishop, I think. Maybe I'll go king d7 to defend now with the knight e5 we have to watch out for. Yeah, okay. Oh, I could play h4, though. I could play h4 now, actually. g4? No, because I take this. Okay, so yeah, maybe h4 is a nice try. Okay. So there, we kind of stopped that. Ooh. Didn't see that one. Maybe I go here. Here and here. To get rid of the bishop. Yeah, here, here. Or I could use this knight. Or I could go here. A lot of ways to do this. A lot of ways. If he plays c4, though, then I lose that. So I'm going to need this knight to put pressure here, probably. So I should use this knight. Right? Because now if he plays c4, I take a pawn. So I'm going to go here next move. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Oops. Yeah, it's kind of a problem, guys. Should I sack? Might be my best chance. I can't lose this pawn. This pawn is kind of like holding everything together, which is crazy to say, but I feel like it's an important pawn. So we're going to defend it, at least for another move. So I can maybe try to take this and then somehow push. This one I can pretty much take whenever I want. So that's not a big deal. Okay. Yeah, it's falling apart. Can't really do anything. All right, let's take this while I can. And he's going to go there. Let's go here. Okay. Let's keep trading pawns. Maybe I can get to a drawn endgame here if I trade enough pawns. Because if you have like, okay, let's say a rook and a knight against two rooks, that's probably just a draw. Of course, he's going to try to keep some pieces on the board. But wait a second. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Ah, shoot. That's a good move. That's a good move. What do I do? Can't stop that. Man. Yeah. Yep. 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 Uh. Yeah. It's just too bad. I can't do anything here, guys. He's threatening checkmate. Again. I don't think there's anything I can even try at this point. Yeah. He's just gonna take the knight. I could have just taken my knight. Wow. Guy's not even that good. That was like an easy thing to do. Alright, I'll just resign. That was like obvious. I don't know why they didn't just do that. Alright, that was a bad game. I knew I had a feeling I was like rushing my attack, and I should have just calmed down a second. Like I didn't need to push it, and I just rushed it. Right here. Yeah, I knew they made some bad moves. These were terrible moves. And then yeah, Stockfish says just finish your development, play knight c6, castle. They're gonna do something. I don't know. And then you attack and you win the game. Like super easy. I don't know why I'm like making it harder than it needs to be. So what did I do instead? Got over ambitious, and this is just a terrible blunder because queen d3. Like it's just that simple. It's really that simple. Yeah. No, he's not cheating. No, they weren't cheating. They were playing bad. I just played worse. Like that whole G3 H4 was a terrible idea, and I knew it was a terrible idea. I rushed it. I just rushed it. That's all it is. Okay, we had a game. Yeah, we had like this exact game, didn't we? I think I did bishop G5. And then queen E1. Yeah, okay. This person castles though, so that's nice. Let's go queen E1. I wanted to go here anyway, so I'm really happy to see that. Okay, this is going to be a quick win, I think. I think this is going to be a quick win. Probably just 95. Okay, so I think we just sack it. I could also... Let's see. I take here, and they take me, and I take check, check. No, let's just do this. Oh, wait, did I just blunder? Did I just blunder? No, I didn't. I didn't. It should be 7. All right, where's the win at here, guys? If I take and they take with the knight, checkmate. If I take and they take with the queen, sack, check, check, check. That's not mate because the queen. If I go, let me think about this. Here? Here, what does this do for me? Check. I could go also go here. Okay, they can't go there, so they have to go to F8. Does that help me somehow? Let's think about this. Check. If the knight takes, it's game over, so the queen has to take. Yeah, I could also just go with like rook f3. Wow. Okay. This is like super easy. So let's see. If I go rook f3, how does black stop it? Because that's checkmate in one move. How do you stop that? Do you take here? Does you want to block? All right, take. That's gonna be mate, I think. It just feels like there should be like a cleaner way to do this, you know? It really feels that way. That's amazing. It's amazing. All right, I guess I'll just go with I guess I could take and go rook f4. Also, check. King goes here. What am I missing? What am I missing? Check, check. All right. Wow. Nate, hey, thank you. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. All right, guys. I think I'm just gonna go with rook f4. I'm pretty sure I'm missing something easier. I just don't see it. So I'm gonna do this. And my plan is simple. I'm gonna go here. And you can't take it, because checkmate. If you take my knight, I think I'm gonna, okay, if you do that, I'm still gonna go here. It's still checkmate. That's super easy, so that makes my life very easy. If you take, that's checkmate. You go here, that's checkmate. There you go. All right. So let's see if I missed something easier. See? See, I'm not trying to get brilliant moves in this stream, and bam, there's two of them. That's how it always happens. It always happens like that. Okay, so there's the first one. Great. Oh. Oh, yeah. I remember this idea before. You don't even take it back. You just do something else. I do remember that. You take with the knight, and then your queen sneaks in because of this pin. And then you jump in. And then it's a forced checkmate somehow. Wow. Okay. Okay. You can't stop both of those threats. Wow. Or you could defend the knight and get checkmated here. Oof. You have to remember that. So the key takeaway for me to remember is when I sack the bishop, I don't always have to take the pawn back. There might be another follow-up sack on f7. That's the key takeaway for me. All right, let's keep going back to the game. Yeah, now if black actually plays takes here, takes, and queen d4 check, they are surviving? If I go rook f3, what is your plan, Stockfish? Bishop f8, of course, and I can't go rook g3 because you sack and you take my queen. So I take here, and then you get the queens traded. I think I would still like this position, though, but I'm not getting checkmate. Okay. Anyway, they played this, and yeah, I missed mate in 3. Oh. Okay, do you guys see it? What's the move? What's the move? I wasn't reading chat, so I don't know if somebody already said it, but what's the move here? White to play and win. Mate in 3. Yeah. Justin, Giga Chess, Janin TV. Yep. You guys got it. So a few of you saw it right away, or you saw it after looking at it or whatever. Bishop h7 is the move. The point is that if the king moves, this is checkmate. Okay. So if the knight takes, now you've cleared the way for the rook. And again, we see this idea of 2 checkmates, and you can't stop both of them. Wow. Crazy. Yep. All right, good game. Good game. Okay, let's go e4 again. e5. All right, we're going to attack the pawn. And go out here. We might... Yes. Here we go. Halloween Gambit. Let's go. This is going to be a fun game. I can feel it already. Even the games I lose, I just have a lot of fun playing this opening. Okay, they go back. Let's go bishop c4. We line up on the weak spot. Also control the d5. They might push it anyway. We could just take it. Or they could go c6. Okay, they do. We take with the bishop because we want to keep the pressure here. They go knight e7. That's the best move, actually. That's the best move. I remember that. I'm going to go back to b3. Oh. You know what this tells me? This tells me this person has studied this opening. They have studied it. They've studied the Halloween Gambit because they knew exactly what to do. Yikes. All right, we're going to go bishop e3. I mean, who studies the Halloween Gambit? Come on. Maybe they saw my live stream. Like, I got to study it for Nelson. He plays it all the time. This is exactly what Stockfish recommends. I remember this. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, but the fact that they're thinking now is a good sign. That means they didn't study it too deep. They just like knew that they should bring their knight over here. No. This isn't Rice. This is somebody studied it. You could tell by the time usage, right? He played those so fast. And now he's thinking. This is like somebody studied the opening and now they're trying to figure out what to do. This is normal stuff. Okay, I have a... Something... Hold on here, guys. Something about this. What is it? Something about this doesn't look right for black. Just not sure what it is. Bum. No. I could do that. I could do that. I could do that and that. Takes. They go maybe there. Let's see. You know, I don't... Okay, here's what I'm thinking, guys. Can I somehow throw in this check to cause black problems with like e6 or something? Maybe not. Maybe they just take and they're fine. I don't know. Something about this. d5, they take here. Knight e4. Why? Because... Not totally sure. It's like I just castle, let him take me, then go with the check. All right. Yeah, I don't... Maybe this is not the moment. There's some moment where bishop a4 is a really good move, but maybe I'm getting confused. Maybe this is not the time. Maybe it's not the time. Takes. Nope, that's not gonna work out for me. Man, do I really have to like take this? I mean, I don't want to do that, do I? Can I go 94? What happens on 94? Takes. Oh. Can I go G4? What about G4? Because if they take me here, I'm happy because I get to take the... No, that's going to be bad. Wow. I don't know what to do. I really just don't know what to do. Okay, I'm gonna have to make a move so I don't lose on time, obviously, but this is already a very tough position. Yeah, it is. It is. It is. Okay. I mean, if I push, then this knight jumps to e5, which I don't like. Now, I could play queen e2 and maybe try to take advantage of that, but I don't really think it's going to be that easy to do that. Maybe there is some tactics there. Maybe there's some tricks. But they could also take here first and then take it. And I don't see how that's going to be good. I mean, I do have the F file then. Yeah, I feel like, okay. All right, I feel like we have to push. I don't think we can let them take here. Yeah. Let's go queen e2. Let's try to take advantage of this. And now I have options to castle both ways. And it's different because, like, usually when you play the Halloween Gambit, you try to keep those two pawns in the center and you, like, use them to, like, just push at some point later in the game. This is totally different. He's kind of forcing me to give him up, and that means I have to get some kind of counterplay some other way. So I'm trying to go with the E file here. Because we're down a piece, so we can't just, like, sit around and do nothing. We have to press the issue. Okay, now wait a second. What if I go, let's just say bishop f4. What's he going to do? If you move the knight, I think I can push d6. So, actually, I say that. There's a knight here, too. Wow, this is going to get crazy. 6, d6. What if I take this? What if I push d6 first? These are all the questions. What if I just leave it in castle? What if I go check? Jeff, hey, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, you're welcome. Sammy, hey, thanks. Thanks, guys. All right, I got 3 minutes. I got 3 minutes left, my friends. And I still have no idea what to do. I still have no idea what to do. Man. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. I don't know. I'm just gonna castle. I really don't know what to do. We just get the rook lined up. Maybe we could play d6 or something. He's gonna probably castle, yeah. Seems like I didn't get anything from this, but I mean, they did play the engine moves initially, so they probably kind of have some idea what they're supposed to do anyway. So maybe that's what's happening too. They're just playing the right moves. I'm just gonna try to, like, open up the lines, the files, the diagonals, the squares, and maybe some tactics open up for us. That's what I'm thinking. Yes, I'm down a piece, but I am developed. I'm castled now. I'm ready to attack. So let's see what happens. We have 2 minutes. Plan B is that they stop thinking. They just try to flag me, and maybe I catch them with some trick in the time scramble. That's another option. Sometimes people actually do that. When you get to a certain point, they just kind of, like, assume they're going to win on time, right? Okay, they take with the knight. Let me take this with the pin. Yeah, it's still a tricky position actually here. Rook e8. Wait, are they giving me this because they want to go bishop g5 check? I see that. That's a clever move, I guess. Or is it? I think we had to get away from that check. I think we had to get away from that check. We still have the annoying pin, though, so they do have to figure out how to deal with this. Okay. Interesting. Because I guess what I'm thinking is just take it. Just take it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm back in this game. I'm actually probably winning now. By a little bit. I'm going to be up a pawn. We're going to go into an endgame and I'm going to be up a pawn. Amazing. Should have moved faster earlier. And I might have some time on the clock still. Because you can't take with the queen, obviously. You take with the bishop, and I have this tactic. I just take it. It's the old... I don't know what this tactic is called, but it's like... both pieces are hanging. So if you take one, I take the other. If you take my queen, I take your queen. You take my rook, I take your rook. So it's... I'm just up a pawn, and I have a better position. Okay, minute and a half. All right. Little bullet game. I think we can do this. I think we can do this. Trying to get fancy. Isn't that just a blunder? Am I crazy? That's just a blunder. The dude is throwing. He is throwing the game. You got to take my queen. But then I'm going to trade and take your bishop. Let's go. Halloween Gambit again. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there. Yes. Crazy. Crazy. I actually wasn't that far behind, even though they did know what to play. Let's take a look. This is interesting. Oh, man. All right, so they go for this. Yeah, this is the engine line. You bring your knight here, and you bring it to f5. And then bishop b4 is actually the best move. Yeah, that's what I thought. The only reason I know this is because some cheater played this against me in the past, and I looked, and they, like every move they played was engine, and they did this, and then I think they like traded both pieces and did a bunch of other stockfish stuff. So yeah, so this is what they learned this much, and then they didn't know the rest. So c5 is not the move. Best move is not d5. I'm supposed to actually take it. Yeah, but see, here's the thing. You don't want to take it and go into this endgame. Because look at this. No, I don't want to play this down a piece. No way. You can't do that. You just can't do that. Stockfish, you got to be better than that. d5. We need to. d7, castle. Okay, so I played some pretty good moves. So did they. And then right here is where they fell apart. That was the big mistake. They had to take it with the bishop. Okay, I was going to take here. Ah, queen g5 check. You get out of the pin with a check. And now you just take here. I take here. Queen e7, and black is winning, and they're up a piece for a pawn. Yeah. But they made one wrong move, and now I'm in a better position already. Wow. Oh, bishop takes d6 is the best move here. Takes 94? Oh, you just go and get the piece. You just go get the piece like that. Okay. I didn't see that. I went with this, and then they blundered here. Yeah. Nice tactics. And then this was just a big mistake because you have to take my queen, right? Otherwise, I'm just up a queen. You can't take it with this rook because you're pinned. So you have to take it with the bishop. But then I can take on a8. Obviously, you have to take the rook back. Or you're down a rook. But then your bishop is hanging. So you're just down a piece and a pawn. Amazing. Amazing. Wow. Oh, they go with this. All right, let's go d4. Turn it into Gambit. I'm going to spot this guy sometime. All right, that's enough. Let's play. I wanted to keep it interesting, you know. Also wanted to give them a chance since they're playing into this opening that I'm pretty familiar with. There are some crazy moves with the queen takes f3, but I like these. I mean, I'm more familiar with these. I haven't studied those in a while. Okay. Oh, I wasn't supposed to play bishop c4. I messed this up. I actually messed this up. I was not supposed to do that. Ah. Shoot, I was supposed to play h3. I totally forgot. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Okay, well, too late. You got to just go with it. You got to go with it now, Nelson. I forgot the line. Totally forgot what I was supposed to do. That's frustrating. All right, let's go h3 now. Not the same. I think I messed this all up, but see if we can make the best of it. You go h6. Oh, interesting. They're going to let me take this. Hmm. That is interesting because this is very tempting. I don't think I'm going to do it, but it's quite tempting. 97. The rook's going to come to b8, but I have some ideas. No, no, I don't think I should do it. Probably shouldn't do it. Or should I? Let's do it. Let's do it. I don't know. It might be a poison pawn. There's a good chance this is a poison pawn, but we're going to go for it. They're going to play knight d7. And I think I'm going to go here, but I could also take. They're going to take with the bishop. Then I can castle. It's a big mess. Let me go bishop f4. I don't think I want to activate the bishop like that. Let's just go here and attack instead. So 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's even material right now. So if we were to trade these pawns, we would be going into an endgame with even material. So they might go for that. Or what else are they going to do? I don't actually know. Are they going to play c5? Are they going to try to castle? I think they're going to go rook b8, but I guess I could technically even take this too. Which is also interesting. Yeah, they're going to go for that. You know what? I think I will take this pawn. I think I will. I'm still threatening this one. And if they want to come down here, I mean, I wonder if I can even consider trapping the rook. Bishop b4, bishop d2. Huh. Then we castle and take the rook. I mean, that would be fun. That would be very fun. Does it work? Because if they don't take here, what's the point of what they're doing, right? I'm going to take all their pawns. I'm literally just going to take all three of them. You can't move this one anymore. I guess you could go bishop d6 and then we trade, but still, I've got these guys that are going to push down the board. Looks pretty good. Pretty good for me. Rook A8. Okay. Ah, they want to do... I see that. Wait, knight B5, though. Hold on, hold on. Takes, takes, takes. Knight B5. What is their plan against knight to B5? Oh, it looks like I'm okay, right? Knight B6. No, I take it. No, I think I'm okay. We're going to do it. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you for the pawns. I'll take all three. All three of those guys. Maybe it was 3 poisoned pawns. I don't know. I assume they thought they could win a piece here with rook c8, but maybe they missed knight b5. Or I'm about to get surprised with something else. I don't really know. Let's go. Got to defend. Okay. So at this moment in time, we are up 3 pawns. No, 2 pawns. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 2 pawns still. It's pretty good. Now, how do I get away from this without losing any material? Bishop, just drop it back? Or drop it back here? Yeah, maybe we just drop it back here. Okay, so we get away from that. Now we can safely move the bishop away. Okay. They might want to jump in there. They might want to jump in here. This one's not a big deal, I don't think. So I think I'm going to play c3. Just to kind of solidify everything. Oh no, my bishop's hanging. I have to move the bishop now. Never mind. What am I even saying? What am I even saying? Oh, they do have that. All right, let's go here. Let's go here. I have to be a little careful because this knight's going to start jumping around and it's going to get pretty crazy here in just a second, I think. So I'm trying to trade some pieces, simplify it a little bit. Because if we go to an endgame, I mean, forget about it. These pawns are going to be amazing, right? There's literally three connected pass pawns. That is awesome. So I just have to get some of these pieces off the board without losing any material. That's the idea, right? We want to force the trade. And it also comes with the tempo. They have to move their rook. They don't get a chance to immediately attack me. I wonder if I should have put the bishop on b3, though. Because this knight d5 and knight b4 or f4 stuff is pretty annoying, and I wouldn't have to worry about that if the bishop was on b3. Yeah, I kind of feel like that was maybe a bit of a mistake. But if I'm able to castle, recapture with the rook, we're probably in good shape. Even if we end up losing, let's just say, a pawn over here, it's probably not a big deal. Because black doesn't have the... You know, even if you take this pawn, you have one pass pawn. You still have to figure out about the other ones because my pawns can capture. It's going to be a lot easier for me to push these down the board, right? So I think we're probably okay. Oh, interesting. So he's going to let me just do this and just abandon that plan altogether. Okay. Well, I'm happy with that. Definitely happy with that. Question is, which way do I castle? That's a big question. I'm going to go this way. I think the king needs to be by the pawns. I think it's enough towards the end game that I need to do this. There's still the possibility that I can get an attack under attack from the black rooks, but okay. I don't want that b4 square. I don't want a knight jumping there. Doing good on time. As long as I don't fall too far behind or blunder a piece, we're going to win this game. It looks passive, but it's just setting up to play g3 next move, and I'm totally controlling the knight, right? And the rooks being disconnected is temporary. We're going to fix that as soon as I play g3. I think we just reposition this guy over here. Okay, let's be a little careful if the knight jumps here. Be a little careful. The knight jumps here. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. Totally fine. We're good. We are good to go. Mm-hmm. Okay, we're controlling all the knight entry points. Getting ready to play bishop g2. Looking pretty nice. And I probably will trade. I just want to simplify. So if they give me the opportunity, I think I will take that. It does bring a pawn over here, but I would still have the two connected outside pass pawns. Okay, they don't. Which makes sense. Do they want to come here? Yeah. Should I stop that? Yeah, we will. We'll stop it. I can put my king on b2, pawn on c4. It looks great. It looks super great. Ah, that's what they were doing. I was wondering why they went there. I was wondering. I didn't see that. I really don't want to fall behind on time, so I'm trying to keep up pace here. Got him. Got him. Fell for my little trick. Yeah, I think black is, I mean, they just can't do anything. They can't really push these. You can't really stop these. Down the exchange. Yes, exceptional fork. And I tried to play that c4 move like really fast so they would think that I blundered the bishop. And it worked. It worked. It worked. GG. Okay. Can't complain about that. 91. Brilliant move. I did mess up the opening a little bit because I played the wrong move, but it still turned out okay. So, yeah, instead of bishop c4, yeah, I'm supposed to play h3. And then g4, and then knight e5. It's the bishop. And I think they usually do some, I don't know, e6. Then I go bishop g2. Then they go c6. Then we go h4. This is what I was supposed to do. I remembered it too late. Then I think they messed up. Yeah, they did. They messed up because they allowed me to do this. And then again. And again, they just gave up all their pawns. I don't know why. If they would have went here, I think I was going to play. No, bishop takes c7 is winning. Oh, wow. Queen trap. I don't think I was going to see that. That wasn't on my radar. Oh, my. Oh, that's a nice one. Okay. I think I was probably going to play bishop b3 here. Bishop b4. I thought I could play bishop d2. They just say castles, and if I castle? Oh, they sack? And it, oops. And this is good for black? What? Okay, yeah, this is weird. This is probably what would have happened, but that's weird. Anyway. All right, I'll just show you at the very end. Oh yeah, my c4 was a brilliant move. Nice. I tried to play it really fast because I was like, I noticed I could go here, and I was like, all right, if I could fork this rook, that would be nice. So let me start by putting the bishop there, and I'll defend it. And then I was like, you know what? I don't have to defend it right now, and I'll just, you know, move here super quickly. And sure enough, they didn't see the idea in the time scramble. Exceptional fork for the win. I play so much better when I don't try to force the brilliance. Yeah. Actually get more brilliance that way. Isn't that funny? Yeah. 2391. You know what else too though, Connor? It helps when I get certain openings. Like there are certain games when I get to play particular openings that I'm more comfortable with. And then sometimes I just don't get those openings and it's pretty challenging. So that's another part of it too, like the openings. Okay. Buck 42. Let's go with the modern variation. Bringing out the knight. Did I pre-move this? I could have. It would have worked. Because pretty much everybody plays d4. Did I pre-move this? No. Let's wait and see. He might go bishop e2. Bishop e2, we take it. f3, we go back. Yeah, this is a Scandinavian. This is the modern variation of the Scandinavian. Instead of taking with the queen right away, you bring out the knight. Let's go ahead and castle. Get the rook involved. Lining up on the queen. And go with e6 here. Okay. Do I do it? h3 takes knight e. There's that knight e5 again, right? Which apparently is the winning move. So let me go here instead then, because if I go queen f5, now I have more options. I don't necessarily have to sack. I could. There's not going to be 95 anymore. Yeah, it takes away 95. So maybe this is a better configuration for the pieces. Also, could just go back, let them fork me, and then sack it here. That could be an option too. Or trade and apply the pressure on the pawn, although I don't think that's going to be as good. Okay. Let's bring out the bishop, lining up here. Yeah, I guess this is one disadvantage of the queen on f5. It doesn't threaten checkmate here, right? Like I would normally. Okay. Yeah, that's one disadvantage. If my queen was on h5, I would be good to go here. I could even sack it, but I can't. Okay, I think I'm gonna go e5 here. I need to meet the flank attack with a counterattack in the center, right? On d5, I will probably go. Actually, what will I do? What will I do on d5? I don't have an easy answer for that one, actually. Yeah, I'm not as comfortable with the queen on f5. I don't think I like it as much, to be honest with you guys. Okay, gotta be careful here. Gotta be really careful here. I'm going to try to use the king to defend and just move my knight in this situation. Normally, black would be able to like push and do this. But I have my bishop sitting here, so I can just take it first. And then they don't have anything there. So seems like I'm surviving the attack now. Yeah, let me do a poll actually. Would you rather be watching this or me covering the World Rapid and Blitz games? There's the poll. %85% this. Yeah, that's what I thought. Just wanted to check. All right, cool. Thanks, guys. That's what I was thinking, but just wanted to verify. Queen b3. All right, he goes back, so he's like, you could take this if you want. Go push your pawn. I'm gonna leave this knight as a defender. There's a saying in chess with a knight on f8, there is no mate. Like when you're castled on the Oh, did I just blunder this? Shoot. I thought about it too. I should have played knight g6. I literally was gonna move there, and I'm like, no, I'll go for the defensive option. Man, I just blundered this. Awful, awful, awful. I don't even think I can get like 2 pieces for it. Man, what a blunder. I forgot about this, guys. My bishop is going to be undefended, and I can't defend it. Man. I can't believe I didn't see that. Yeah, if my knight was on g6, I would be fine. I could just move my queen. No big deal, because it's defending. I don't know even why. I didn't even need this over here. Like, he's not even attacking me right now. I don't even know. It's a very good like defensive square. That's what I was gonna say about the knight on f8. There's no mate. Like it's a good defensive square, but yeah, just a big blunder. Okay, but here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play fast and try to just attack on the king side anyway, because this person seems kind of slow. It seems like they're thinking a lot. So I think we can still put the pressure on with an attack here. Probably gonna have to sack another one. That's okay. Actually, maybe not. Maybe I don't have to. Do I want to though? Back king goes here. No, I'm probably running out of pieces, right? Yeah, I probably shouldn't sack it again. I don't have to. I can just go here. Pin the pawn. Don't need to sack it. Yeah, we still got a little bit of an attack, so I think if I play fast, I might have some chances. I mean, look at their king now. Wow. Look at that king. Let's go here. Or here. Maybe even sack and rook e8. I mean, there's a lot of moves, actually, I could play. Queen e6. Attacking different way. I mean, there's... Wait, check, check. You're going to give me that? I'm going to take it. Actually, I could also go here. Oh, wait a second. Oh, let's do this. Wait, just check? No, it doesn't quite. Actually, I'm not losing anymore, so I don't have to, like, panic here. I actually have probably a winning endgame. Check. Queen d2. Check. Rook f2. Oh, okay. Rook f2 is what he wants to do. I think I'm going to win because these pawns are too strong. These pawns are super good over here. But we should be able to win this. Yeah, I'm okay trading. I'm okay trading this. These pawns are going to be unstoppable. Let's go here, keep the king out, and push our pawns, basically. Let's be a little careful. I'm just going to try to push this baby. So watch out for the fork. Don't want to get exceptionally forked here at the end. What's he doing? What's he doing? Oh, he wants to sack. Okay. Oh, that's not it. Nope, nope, nope. Yes. Come back after dropping the piece. Why you don't resign, guys. That's why you don't resign. Because you never know. Look at that. That was the blunder right there. It was. There it was. Just see. Yeah, Stockfish does say... Oh, no, it says you can play both of these. So I'm just curious if it... No, now it says I can take. See, this is why chess is confusing. Because I thought that knight e5 was like a winning move. No, in this position I can go queen h4. Followed by bishop takes g2. And check. Oh my, look at this. This is just... So sometimes you can take, even if there's knight e5. But in the other game that we looked at, and I don't remember what the differences in the position were, but in the other game, it was a losing move for me to do this because knight e5 was just crushing. Man. And if I do this and they take here, the move is now bishop d6, which is a... Who in their right mind is going to do this? If they take your rook, game is over. You have so many checkmate threats. This is just mate in 2. If they don't take your rook and they're smart, they'll take here. And then they'll go back. And then they'll play bishop g5 because every normal person in this position would play the move bishop g5. What? Because, oh, you know why? You know why? Because you're attacking the queen, okay, and you want to go queen b3 check and win the bishop and bring your queen over to defend, but you couldn't because your bishop was in the way, so you just sacrificed it on g5. I mean, this is wild. All right, all that to say, I could have played queen h5. That's all I was trying to make the point of. All right, instead I went to f5, and then everything's fine until right here. Let's say I was going to go here. Is that a... Wait, this is still bad for me because bishop d3, queen h5. Ah, actually that wasn't a good way to defend because he still can do this. So I needed to play e5 is what I needed to do. Okay. Well, missed that. All right. Anyway, lost the piece. At least I got rid of a pawn. And then I think this was a nice move, queen g6. Yep. And now he kind of panicked. He kind of panicked. If he just played like queen d3, white's going to win. But he started to run and then I'm back in the game. Amazing. I should comment on the World Rapid and Blitz. Yeah, I did think about it, but it's kind of like challenging because, you know, which game do you focus on? You have to like jump around. And I don't generally like do that. I have to, I guess I could do it. It's not that hard. I could do it. I think I lost to this person before. Yeah, well, I've played them 3 times. And they beat me 2 out of 3. Okay. Hmm. Kind of want to keep the queens on the board, I think. That being said, I could trade and go. No, I think we do want to keep the queens on the board. I don't know, actually. I want to play e5 as fast as I can. So if they want to trade, they can. I'll let them do it. I'll let them trade. Okay. Hmm. Let's go ahead and grab the bishop. That should be valuable. And I'm going to go g6. Notice I'm taking away the squares from the knight, and I'm also going to probably be in Keto. Yep. Okay. I'm going to kick the knight. I'm going to kick it. Okay, and I'll probably play b6 to just, again, just try to take away all the squares from the knights. There's one here, g5, but we've got h6 if we need to. We'll obviously deal with the threat first. Okay, we'll deal with the threat first. Then we'll kick it away. Okay, there is rook d1. No, gotta be a move here. Wow. Knight g5, seriously? Okay. Just looked like such a bad move that I didn't really seriously consider it. But rook d7, rook d1, h6, they're going to take. That's what they want to do. I think I have a solution. I think I have a solution. I was gonna play Rook F8. Guess they saw it. I guess they saw it. Oh, I have a tactic here, guys. I have a tactic. Aha. Yes. Let's go with the in-between checkaroo. How do you like that? How do you like that? Okay. I mean, if we trade all the minor pieces, I think I'd be happy, although it's might not be that easy to win that. Rook endings, you know? Nah, but it's probably pretty good because it's the rook's where I want it behind the pawn. He's gonna have to bring his king over. Okay, yeah, he's gonna try to keep. Wait, doesn't that just lose another pawn? Am I missing something? What is this guy doing? He's throwing the game. I think he's throwing the game. Yeah, now it's okay. Now it's pretty easy. We just push, push, push. I'll just go ahead and try to get my two connected pass pawns done. And then it's just basically just push the pawns and don't lose them. My bishop's amazing. Look at this bishop. Stopping the knight. King's in a good position. Rook's in a good position. I mean, everybody's in a good position. Let's go here. Look at how I'm controlling all these knight squares. They offered me a draw. Don't think this is gonna be a draw. Don't think this is a draw. Okay, now I'll go back. They offered another draw. Oh, this is the third draw offer. They've been offering a draw every move. I see. Oh, did I blunder this? Oops. Oops. Well, I didn't actually see that. Hold on. Why did I even do that? That was stupid. All right, it's fine. Although that was unnecessary blunder. Yeah, that was actually makes my life much more difficult now. Which way do I want to go? Maybe this way. Probably doesn't matter. Actually, maybe this way. Stay away from the bishop. Okay. I could just push it, actually. I could just push it. I don't even need to move the bishop. And it's defended. Yeah. The knight is cut off. Except maybe here and here. No, it doesn't really do much. Yeah, so probably I just need to go here and here, and it's game over. Yeah, that should be it. Here and here and game over. They're still offering draws every move. Every move they're offering a draw. Okay. Okay, here we go. I think we just go here. He's going to check me one time. I move here. Actually, there is going to be knight there. So... Oh, I just go check right now. I just go check right now. Okay. That's the easy way. That's the easy way. Okay. They're not even going to take my queen? Okay. There it is. There's a draw offer. Guess what, guys? Guess what rating we're going to have? That's right. That's right. 2400. Woohoo. All right. Are we just going to sit here for 3 minutes? Well, now is as good as any time for me to take a break. They moved. Oh, surprise, surprise. They moved, and then they offered a draw. I think I'll just take this knight. I think I'll just take the knight. And take the rook. There's the draw offer. We go here. Take this one. Take this one. Nope. Didn't do it. All right. All right. Cut off the king. Take the pawn. If the king goes here, bishop would be check. If the king goes here, that's fine. So we can safely pre-move this one. Okay. Could have taken a longer break. I'm just waiting for that final draw offer with 1 second on the clock. No, he's done. He's done. All right. All right. How many brilliant moves have I had in this stream? Man, there's been a lot of them. There's been a lot of them, I think. Knight takes c3. Yeah, that was a pretty good one. So if anybody's wondering, we've got the rooks lined up. So when I go here, I'm threatening to take that. You take my knight? Thank you very much. Problem looks to be he's going to trade the rooks first, but there's this classic, it's pretty common when they castle, okay, and the rook is still on f1. If your knight ever lands on e2, it's a check, and it's important that they can't move the king anywhere that also attacks your knight, right? Because of how the pieces are set up. Now, if the rook's not on f1, it doesn't apply. You could go king f1. So because of that, I could go here, saving the knight, and then recapture, and at the end of the day, I get a free pawn. Cool. Fancy tactic to win a pawn. But in an endgame like this, that's huge, right? We go from a totally equal position to, you know, now I'm up a pawn, right? So that was, yeah, that was a good find. Toby, hey, thank you. Yeah, 2401. We did it. We did it. Let me see what time it is. I could probably play 1 or 2 more games, maybe? What do you guys think? Do you want another game? All right. Let's see. The stream has 250 likes. If we get to 300 likes, I'll play another game. I'm looking at it now. It's 253. Let's see. 300 likes. It says that it went to 254. Oh, there it is. There's the update. 347. All right, we got it. New game. That was fast. At first it was like 253, 254, and I was about to say, well, I guess we're not playing another game. And then it was like, oh, now it's 427. Yep, they're coming through now. All right. There it is, 445. All right, here we go. Here we go. I feel like we've had a lot of these kind of games, haven't we? How many times have I... Ooh, okay, now this is the Icelandic Gambit. No, he doesn't want to play the Icelandic Gambit, so we're going to get some... I don't know what this is anymore. Yeah, I don't know what this is. I mean, I could take it. I could take it and just try to attack the pawn. Or I could play c6. But even if I play c64 and I take, but I don't really like that position, so I may as well just take it. Right? d4. Okay. Let me see. Let's just go there, try to castle quickly and get the rook to the file. Okay, yep. Go knight c6, I think. Actually, knight c6 or bishop e6 or castles anyway. You know what? Castling looks pretty good here because you can't take either of these pieces. So I'm going to try to get my rook here right away. I'm just going to go for it. Just straight away with the check. Okay, so he's threatening now to take, but I'm going to go ahead and start with a little checkaroo to the king here. Okay, all right. And now, I think I will go for knight f4. Ah, I can't. The bishop's there. Too bad. I wanted to go knight f4. Yeah. Can't quite do it, can we? All right. Let's see. What can we do instead? Knight c6 looks pretty good. Maybe bishop e6. No, let's save bishop e6 for later. Let's go knight c6. Just get the pieces out. We've got some pressure on the king here, which is nice. I would love to be able to play knight f4. I just can't. This bishop is annoying. So, what is my game plan going to be? Well, I might go bishop f5. Aha. Okay, so he realizes the danger and he gets away from the pin. That's probably smart. I'm going to go ahead and go with a pawn sacrifice here. Just to get my pieces out as quickly as I can and take advantage of the fact that, you know, he's not castled, his rook's not coming into the game. So we line up with the queen. He wants to take this, fine. I might play queen d6 or queen d7. He doesn't, which makes sense. Again, with the tempo, I'm trying to do every move with the tempo if I can. And notice how I'm transitioning to the light squares to attack. Maybe queen d5, maybe knight c4, maybe bishop c4. Maybe a sacrifice if I get really ambitious. But it's all with tempo. He doesn't have time to develop and fix his problems, right? That's important. You gotta keep the pressure up against these guys. Because you give him a couple of moves and it's like not good. Okay, so yeah, I mean, this is a serious consideration, right? Because again, tempo. The question, though, is do I actually have a good follow-up? And I don't know that I actually do, so I'm probably not going to do that. But it's nice to think about, you know? I think I might just jump in here. He doesn't want to take. You don't want to give up that bishop and let me attack your king, right? So he's probably going to move back. Or maybe move here. Maybe leave it and develop his knight. And what am I going to do? That's the question. What am I going to do? Does go with knight f3. I'll go ahead and take the bishop. And then I think I'll jump. Okay, he took with the knight. Does that change my plan? I just want to clear the way for my rook to get to the center, so I'm just trying to find a square for my queen to go. That looked, you know, interesting. Could play b5. No, bishop f3. See, now a sacrifice on d4 is looking more appealing, right? Because let's just say takes. I have that. I have this. Now, he could play rook d1 or knight b3. But what? I don't know what. The question is, do I care about this or not? I mean, that's really the question. Do I care? I don't think so. I don't think so. Might be a mistake, but we're going to go for an attack here. We are going to go for the attack. Okay, he's going to go for it. I'm going to attack the queen, but more importantly, open up my rook and get ready to invade here. And you can see how dangerous that looks. Primarily because his rook's on the wrong side of his king, right? If these guys were switched, it would be a totally different story. But they're not. So we go for it. Okay. I think it's the time, guys. I think it's the time. We've been waiting for this moment. We sack it now because now we have a clear reason, right? We're going to get our piece back, I think, pretty soon here. You can defend once, but then if I go, let's just say here, how do you defend now? Are you really going to use your king? I mean, I don't think so. I don't think so. So, threatening the knight. And keep in mind, it's not just a trade. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, I didn't see that one, but it's a blunder. It's a blunder. I didn't see it, but it's a blunder. I can't take it, but I don't have to take it. I pin it and I take it with the bishop. He tried to get too clever. Tried to get a little too clever. His idea was good, right? There's going to be a checkmate. And he wanted to get out of the pin, which he did, but he walked into another pin. An exceptional pin, I might say. Does look like an exceptional pin. Good game, good game. Now it's just a question of how do we do this? How do we finish it off? I could probably just take it and be pretty happy. I could even take it with the rook. Yeah, I could even take with the rook if I want to get fancy here, guys. That's a nice one. That's a real nice one, actually. Look at this, guy. Like, I'm going to do it. Look at this. It looks like I'm blundering checkmate. Oh, no. My back rank. I'm going to get checkmated. But no, because on rook b8, I go rook e8 with a check from my bishop, so he can't even take me. And that's amazing, right? That's amazing. And probably a brilliant move, by the way. Although I'm taking a queen, so maybe it's not. Anyway, and if he takes, I take with check. He never gets the opportunity, and I can keep attacking. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Yeah, it does look like back rank mate. It sure does. It shows you how dangerous these discovered checks are. You can pretty much do whatever you want, you know? Even move your rook into... And he just resigns. Yeah. What a game. What a game. Yeah, there you go. 81. No brilliant moves, unfortunately, but that's fine. So, yeah, he was already in trouble from the opening just because of this annoying pin. Could have taken here, apparently, also. Similar ideas as to what we saw in the game. Okay. And if the knight moves, rook c4, and you come down here. Yeah, okay. Anyway, so we just did it a move later. Not the best move. Best move was knight e5. Also, similar idea of like this, but now you're attacking here, and you're going into d3 to attack here. So lots of ways we could have done this, but this was fine. Yeah, they should have went rook b2. And I think I was going to go here. Although Stockfish says g3 and somehow they're fine. It's because their king can go hide over here. Interesting. That's hard to see though. That's pretty hard to see. And then, yeah, the amazing move here. Rook takes e2. And if they take me, I was just going to take and then check here is checkmate. So, about to be over. All right. Let's go with, what time is it? Let's see. Let's just do one last game. How about last game? Let's go. 2407. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Dude, I'm pretty sure this is the cheater. I'm pretty sure this is a cheater who resigned against me. It absolutely is. It absolutely is. They had 95 accuracy and then they resigned. Man. Seriously, dude. How are they still here? How are they still here? That's all you have to do to avoid the cheat detection algorithm? You just resign a couple of games? Come on. Man. And they might be watching the stream, right? Because maybe that's why they resigned or something. Dude. I think I was on a nice little winning streak too. Wasn't I? It's going to get ruined by this guy. Man. Yeah, 6-game winning streak. It frustrates me. Frustrates me, guys. I guess I just have to hope that they resign again. I mean, what else can I do? What else can I do? If I move, they're going to take here, of course. If I defend, they're going to probably take there anyway. I can go check, but then bishop d7. I don't think that's really great for me. See, normally I would be looking for like sneaky moves like rook d1, but against this person, I'm like, what's the point? You know, don't spend your time looking for crazy tactics against stockfish. You just don't do that. Yeah. Okay. I guess I don't even know if they were using the engines game. Let's see. No. Wait, bishop b5 actually was good for me. On bishop d7, queen e5. Yeah, I mean, my brain wasn't even looking for anything because I thought they were just engine moves, but they weren't. They were just playing some random moves. Like this was bad. It's obvious. I'm gonna report him again. Pretty obvious to me. They're probably watching the stream too, but all right. That doesn't count as the last game. Let's do one more. I'm just happy I didn't get my win streak shut down by a rice cooker. We're playing a coach. We're playing a coach. That's not a move I see all the time in this position, but what's their idea here? Takes, takes, takes. Knight d7, takes. Okay. So they just basically baited that pawn to go forward. It's kind of annoying because I normally would develop my knight there. So I could see how that's a reasonable approach, I guess. So I got this move for free, which is not a move I would normally play. So yeah, you know, let's see what happens now. Let's see what happens now. I guess my knight goes to here instead. Interesting. How it's crazy how like one small little detail like that totally changes the game, right? Like totally changes it. We're gonna get a completely different game now. Isn't C6 a move you play a lot in this Scandi? Yes. In the normal Scandi where you take with the queen and you go over to A5, absolutely. In the version that I play, no. I usually go knight c6, castle quickly, and e5. So yes and no, if that made sense. I mean, maybe I should be putting my queen over on a5 and just going for that setup. e6, bishop d6, queen c, you know? I don't know. Maybe that's what I should do. I like to play it differently. I like to play it aggressive and attack on the king side. But yeah, maybe, you know, maybe this is a mistake here, actually. I'm trying to play, you know, positions I'm comfortable with, right? So this is how I like to play. So go with g5. We are going to attack here. Let's get the bishop out on the diagonal here. All right, we're not going to take. That makes no sense because then the rook is going to destroy me. We're going to go here and just kick the knight. I wonder if I should let him take that or not. I don't have to. I could defend it. h5, d5. Takes, takes, takes. h4. I will. I will defend it. Yeah. We don't want to trade because if we trade, we open up the C file. Okay? And then I'm going to get checkmated. So I'm going to let them take me. And then there's a pawn in the way. It's that simple. And I'm also able to take back with my knight, so I don't have to open up my king that way. Now, the only thing is, do I need to stop like knight b5? It doesn't really look that dangerous to me. So let's keep going here. Let's keep going. Ah, he wants to go c5. Now that's kind of dangerous. Did not see that idea. Yeah, that one we have to be careful for. Yeah, I don't like that move, actually. I'm gonna go stop it. I'm gonna just stop it. And if he tries to sack, then my rook defends, right? You're stressed for your tournament. Don't be stressed. Try to have fun. Try to remind yourself that the point is to have fun. I mean, if you win, cool. But even if you lose and you have fun, that's all right. And everybody gets nervous their first couple tournaments anyway, so you'll be all right. You'll be all right. Just relax, have a good time. I like that we have a time advantage here. This is good. This is a solid almost 2 minutes now time advantage. This is really good going into this next phase of the game here. Not totally sure where that knight is going. I don't think we need to panic. I think we can continue to attack here. Let's keep rolling with the pawns, and I'm not totally sure He goes to b5. Okay. What's the idea? He wants to go here. Okay. Sure, sure. Let's just stop that. Let's just try to stop everything. We add a defender. Okay. Also take away the square from the knight. He really wants to go there. I'm going to kick that bishop back now. And now is when we have a tough decision, because we're about to have a whole bunch of options. Like when the bishop goes back, do I take this pawn? Or is it bad to open this up? Do I push f3? Do I push h3? Do I push g4 first or e4 first? Wait, what? He wants to take with the rook? Well, I have to take it. I have to take it. Only move. And then I guess we go here. Yeah. Hmm. Hold up, hold up, hold up. What to do, guys? I don't know here. Maybe that's the move. Yeah, maybe that's the move. It's a double attack is the idea. It's a double attack. He wants to sack here. If I take, check. Looks like he gets a perpetual if I allow that. So probably should do this. Tough game. Tough game. That was intense at the end there. Wow. How's that for some accuracy scores? You know, it doesn't always mean that you played a terrible game. Sometimes it just means the position was very hard to evaluate, right? Which is what I think was the case there. I don't think we were really blundering like so many obvious things. It's probably just a bunch of crazy stockfish lines. You know, let's see. Okay, so right here, H3 was the move because after G3, you go knight E5 coming in here. And after F4, you take, jump your knight over here, hitting the bishop. And when the bishop moves, you go queen F5 attacking it. When they defend it, now you play rook D8, hitting the queen. When the queen moves, you trade. Then you play B6. Bishop has to go back. You take here. You jump in with your rook. Like, I can't, I'm still not even sure, like, why this is totally winning for black. And yet, and we're like, how many, this is like 10 moves down the line, right? So that's what I'm talking about. Like, who's going to see that, you know? Nobody's going to see all that stuff. Okay, here again. Yeah, again, it says H3, just wins. Okay, obviously they don't want to let you, you know, do this. So they push F4. If they just move, queen E4. If they play F3, the knight is hanging. Okay, so this one was probably a bit more findable, I guess you could say. If you're paying attention for that kind of stuff. That one I kind of missed. Okay. Same thing. Oh, it was the same thing. That's why. So like this whole game, Stockfish was like, just play H3. Just play H3. Like every move it's saying, just play H3. Here it wanted queen H7. Yeah, these are very difficult moves to find. Again, H3. Again, H3. Yeah. So basically, every time that white did something that allowed me to play H3, that was a big mistake on their part. So like Stockfish, they should have played knight D4 for some reason. But because they allowed me H3, they get a big mistake. And then because I didn't play it, I get a big mistake. And then they didn't stop it. And so they get a big mistake. And then that's why our accuracy was 60. Because this whole time, none of us, you know, noticed H3. That's pretty funny, actually. Like even here, like H3, best move. That's the only move Stockfish wants to play this whole game. H3. Again, H3 for black. Wow. I don't know if I've ever seen something like this before. H3, best move for black. Okay, I played it. I did play it. Yes. I played it like 10 moves later. H3. That's crazy. And I blundered here. I needed to play knight D4. Because the bishop can't take. Yeah, of course. Yeah, that was a... I mean, here, honestly, I was just thinking about, like, not losing on time. So I was trying not to get checkmated, not to blunder any pieces, and not lose on time. So... Yeah, moral of the story, always play H3. There you go. All right, guys, I'm going to go get some dinner. Thanks for being here. We had a nice little win streak here today. Got some rating back. Look at this, guys. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 game winning streak, including what I believe was the rice cooker who resigned. But yeah, nice little run there. Oh, Rob, yeah, that's the Hulkbuster, I think it's called. Hulkbuster. It's like the Iron Man that's not actually Iron Man. Hopefully it doesn't fall apart because I'm still building it, so it's not totally done yet. The thing is huge. I mean, it's like, look how tall that is. I'm not even done yet. I have still to put like the top on. Massive. That was a Christmas present, so I've been having fun with that. Yeah. All right, guys, take it easy. See you next time. And as always, stay sharp, play smart, take care.